Hey, thanks for being here. I always feel like you're the real ones. You know, the people who commit to listening to the full show.
Yeah.
Yes, I love it.
Especially on a Monday morning.
Yeah, on a Monday morning, we're going to kick it off. And we got a brand new full show for you today. But first, can we just say thank you to Hunter, who commented over the weekend and said, hey, guys, this is my first time commenting. And I thought, why not on my birthday?
Hey, happy birthday, Hunter.
Belated birthday.
Yeah.
But, hope it was good.
I've been listening to you guys since I was in 5th grade.
Wow. What are you, 6th grade now?
Nope, now he's almost a senior in high school.
Wow. Look at you, all grown up, Hunter.
Didn't we raise him well?
We did.
Yeah. He said, I love all the segments you do and the community you guys have made. I also love Alan and Rolando.
Oh, Jay. You must have many women in your life.
So, hey, happy birthday, Hunter, and thank you to everyone who comments and leaves us messages, whether that's in the comments, of course, on the podcast, or on our text board to 78592, or on our socials. That's at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Yes.
And don't forget, Merch for a Cause is still on for a limited time, so get your sweatshirts in, t-shirt orders in now, and let's get this show started.
We've got some exciting news today to start off the show. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I love that, Jeff. What do you got?
Because, Brooke, get this.
Okay.
The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service just released a list of 5 invasive animals that Americans are encouraged to hunt, catch, and cook.
Yay!
All right.
Fry 'em up, Jeff. What do we got?
If you see one of these by the side of the road, get ready to stop the car and jump onto its back and ride it right into that barbecue.
What the heck?
Because number 1 is feral hogs.
Yeah.
Now, should we be eating feral animals of any kind?
Probably not.
Yes.
The U.S. Wildlife Service says absolutely they want you to.
Dude, all wildlife is feral. You know that, right?
I thought feral is like rabies.
No,
rabbit.
feral just literally means wild.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure the hogs with rabies, too, are fine to eat. That's okay. Number 2 is green iguanas.
Ooh,
Supposed to
interesting.
eat them? Wait, what?
They are eating up all the native U.S. plants, and apparently they taste like Wingstop.
The tail seems very meaty.
Yeah.
We're going to find out soon. And the final 3 animals on the please eat list are the snake-headed fish.
Okay.
What the heck is
It
that?
literally has a head that looks like a snake.
Heck no.
Come on, sashimi that bad boy
No.
up.
That looks like an eel-fish hybrid.
Let's do
Also,
it.
invasive carp.
Oh, yeah, those carp.
You know the fish that they have in the hotel lobbies?
Yeah.
Now they want you to just jump right in, bite into one. Raw. They're invading our country.
Looks like a koi fish, but it's not. They're
It's
carp.
huge. They're
This one's-
ginormous.
And
Absolutely.
last, the 5th invasive species that the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service wants us to catch and eat is the nutria,
Oh, what's that?
which
I've
is
never heard of that.
basically a beaver that's too lazy to actually build a dam.
It's adorable. Oh, what's it called?
I mean, that's the
Nutria.
thing.
A nutria.
Like, there's a lot of adorable things that we eat already. Cows are cute.
Yeah.
Pigs are cute.
Chickens are actually pretty cute,
I
too.
know. Like, come on.
A lot of adorable
This
things that
little
we
g-
don't eat that I wish we could. So
Like salamanders.
there's a lot of stuff out there, but Brooke is probably coming into work with a Tupperware of snakefish chowder tomorrow for all of us to try.
Sure.
I'll give you all a bite. What if I put it in a bread bowl? Would you like it?
Oh, even better.
There's
So
chunks of snakefish in it.
there you go. That's the invasive species you need to hunt and eat. And while you're snacking on it, why not enjoy listening to the shot collar question of the day
Okay.
with a man whose voice can make Brooke's mom feral or rabid.
No, just
or any
wild.
of it.
That
We
just
lost the
means
meaning.
wild. No diseases.
She
just
for sure
feral.
gets
I mean, there
wild
could
during
be,
this
but-
segment.
Okay.
Show them why.
Boys and girls, step right up, because today is the birthday of the one, the only Harry Houdini. The magic man who could escape from anything. Handcuffs, straitjackets, he even escaped from jury duty.
Yeah.
Now that's skill.
In the 1920s, that was not easy to do because there was only like 4 dozen people in the entire country.
You're selected for every jury.
So, in honor of the great Houdini, we'll be playing a special Houdini or Who Don'ty edition of Plenty of 20. Here's how it works. You say a number 1 through 20. I'll tell you about a famous feat or trick from his past. You just have to tell me, was it Houdini, if it's real, or Who Don'ty, if it's made up?
I want to say it just to say it.
We'll start with the woman who can do a vanishing act on any rich man's bank account,
Hey.
Alexis.
That's a useful one.
5.
Number 5. Houdini once claimed he could escape from quicksand and then immediately lost a shoe and had to be rescued. Was that a Houdini or a Whodon'ty?
Could you be rescued in time? I feel like in the movies it sucks you up real quick.
My father-in-law got stuck in quicksand.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
For someone you know.
But what I didn't know is that there's typically a bottom to it.
All right. Well, I mean, if your father-in-law survived it, Houdini did too.
Yeah.
So Houdini.
Yeah.
Alexa says Houdini. That's a Whodon'ty. That did not happen.
Oh, wait, that's what I meant, because it didn't.
I know, and I
Shoot.
decided to
said
take
that
your answer anyway. Keeping it moving. Brooke, it's your turn.
All right, 12.
Number 12. In 1922, Houdini was buried under 6 feet of dirt to prove he could escape, but halfway through, he realized it was a terrible idea. Turns out dirt isn't very breathable. Was this a Houdini or a Whodon'ty?
Oh my God, he was suffocated?
Yeah, I'm going to go with this guy didn't always fully think out his tricks, so I'm going to go with it is Houdini.
Wow.
Brooke said Houdini. That is... It's Houdini. Yeah.
What the heck?
Jose, it's your turn.
Okay, trick number 10.
Number 10. Jose, Houdini made the entire city of Cleveland, Ohio disappear for 5 minutes.
No.
And no one noticed. Was that Houdini or Whodon'ty?
Where'd it go, Jake? I always want to know, where do things go when they're disappeared?
I
bro?
think it's more important that no one noticed that Cleveland was gone.
Yeah, that's true.
I think you can make it disappear in the modern day and people wouldn't notice it wasn't there. So this is
LeBron James may notice.
Yeah.
Not
Loves that city.
anymore.
I don't think it's possible, Jake.
You don't believe in Houdini?
I'm gonna say Whodon'ty.
Jose got to say Whodon'ty. And it was worth it. It was a Whodon'ty. I don't even know how you would make a city disappear.
I bet Chris
That's
Angel
because you're
will
not a
figure it out.
magician.
That is true, Brooke. Feel worse about myself. Jeffrey, it's your turn.
Number 8.
Number 8. Houdini tried to break out of a barrel over Niagara Falls, but the barrel floated gently to shore before he even started, and he had to redo the stunt 6 months later. Was that a Houdini or a Whodon'ty?
Oh, yeah. The early 1900s was the golden age of Niagara Falls barrel runs.
People were doing this a lot.
It's maybe like one person survived.
Yeah, a lot of people died.
It was not Houdini. You would know about that. So that's Whodon'ty.
Jeffrey said Whodon'ty. That's Whodon'ty.
Oh, good logic.
He's like, find some dirt to bury me under. That's a real challenge.
Listen, Brooke, it's your turn. Need a number.
Let's go 17.
In 1919, Houdini had police lock him up completely naked in real jail cells. Did he do it because he wanted to show he wasn't hiding anything that would help free him? Or did he just enjoy being nude around the cops like Jeffrey? Regardless, was his naked jail cell trick a Houdini or a Whodon'ty?
That's interesting.
I think I know where you hit the key, guys.
I believe that man was totally in the nude. Let's go Houdini.
Nudini? Interesting. Brooke said Houdini. That's correct. And if TikTok had existed back then, this would have been a whole viral challenge called
for
hashtag
sure.
Naked Jail Escape.
You know he wanted to show off his six-pack abs.
Jose, in 1925, at the Bertrand Island Amusement Park in New Jersey, they introduced the first mechanical bull, which Houdini escaped from while wearing a straitjacket. Was that a Houdini or Whodon'ty?
And then a college sorority girl hopped on after. Whee! That was easy. The mechanical bull's throwing me off, so I'm going to say my new favorite word, Whodon'ty.
Jose said Whodon'ty. That is... Yeah, that's
I
Whodon'ty.
did it, I win.
Very sadly, Houdini died before the first mechanical bull came out.
Oh, he would have loved him.
So, Brooke, Jose, Jeffrey, you've all gotten today's questions right, which means Alexis loses. Plenty of 20.
Can't escape the dog shot collar.
That's right. And you're going to get shocked while singing Do You Believe in Magic by the Lovin'
I
Spoonful.
thought it was going to be Houdini by Dua Lipa, but no.
Oh, is that the song?
Yeah, that's okay.
Come
Do
on,
you
Texter.
believe in magic in a young girl's heart? How's the magic
This
can
is
free
black magic.
stop wherever it starts and it's out?
Oh my God! Wow. I think she just cursed the studio.
You did. That was your shock collar question of the day. We got your phone tap coming up in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Do you know in the United States, roughly 620 million packages get lost or stolen every year?
No
That's
way.
a lot.
1.7 million a day.
A day.
What's the percentage, like, of how many are stolen?
It's
Yeah,
too
break it
much
down.
math. It's too
Okay,
much math.
sorry.
It's a lot of packages that get
Jeff,
lost.
What's the ratio?
Where do they go?
But one in particular is making the news today. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning because there's a college professor who spent the last few decades collecting 200 ancient fossils that are over 380 million years old. So they are priceless, basically.
Okay.
And recently, he shipped them to a colleague friend.
Oh, no.
So
Oh,
he
that's
could
a bad
examine them.
All of them?
But the professor's university
Yeah.
did not pay the shipping bill for it.
Oh, no.
So what does UPS do in that situation?
Yeah.
They dumped all of the packages with the fossils into a landfill in Tennessee.
Oh
Back to the
God,
earth.
you ruined history.
Where they may be lost for another 380 million
so bad.
years.
Can you imagine the next scientist that finds them is like, wow, dinosaurs had shipping and delivery.
So now there's a lawsuit happening where
Oh my
people are
God.
blaming other people and those people are blaming these
Yeah, yeah,
people
yeah.
and
Oh my
it's just a big
gosh.
mess.
Sounds pretty messy.
So kind of a sad situation.
I kind of want to dumpster dive there, though. That's going to be expensive.
He's going to be in there dumpster diving.
That's
Why
true.
would he ship those? Why wouldn't he just
Yeah.
hand deliver them?
I think it's
You
across the
know?
country you had to ship
It
them.
doesn't
just
matter.
pay
You
for-
can like pay for a shipping company to literally have someone sit with your package on a plane and bring it somewhere else.
Yeah, that's what Brooke does when she ships her stuff.
You think teachers have that much money to pay? I don't think so. The thing is, I was debating whether to tell you about that story or another one where a mom got on a school bus and told her son to beat another kid's ass. And I went with the Fossilgate one.
I think
Now,
I think it's more important.
I don't know. I'm not sure if it was the best choice because I don't know if this particular school mom wears big glasses and rents her clothes.
I was going to say.
But
I'll have you
maybe-
know, I'll have you know, my kids don't ride the bus.
Not after that, they don't, I would imagine.
the school bus.
Maybe we'll learn more about it in Laser Stories coming up right after this. It's the radio segment that's jumping onto the latest cosmetic trend with ear brows. Bushy tufts of hair right above your ear holes.
Oh, that sounds so hot on a girl.
cute.
Oh, yes. Why should your face get all the personality?
God, I always say more ear hair, the better.
That's right, with Laser
Wow.
Stories.
Your ears look surprised.
The segment where we read weird news stories around the globe just like everyone else does, except we've got a laser. Those other slug rugs just don't. This first laser story is out of Washington State.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Florida, and I was going to go, yay! All right,
Washington
kinda
takes the honors today because there's a 32-year-old woman named Janai, and she recently posted a video that's going viral. The title of it, Things That Went Wrong at Our Wedding.
Oh no! Oh no!
Well, it doesn't have to be that bad.
Well, it's not good if it's plural.
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
So this was recent, and it all started with a pretty minor mess up. The men's warehouse shorted them a bow tie.
Ah, no wonder she's viral.
Yeah.
Come on.
The nuptials after that.
The groom pick was kind of weird.
Oh, because
Okay.
one guy was missing one?
One dude didn't have it.
That is bad.
Then a huge storm rolled in.
Oh.
They did have to move the ceremony to underneath a tent, which in theory should have been fine.
Yeah.
But the tent was falling down
Oh,
and
no.
getting the guests wet.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Opposite of what you want a tent to do.
But the wedding went on, and unfortunately, no one could hear the vows because of how loud the rain was falling on top of the tent.
Oh.
And
What do you think about that?
Janai, the bride, did have to stand in a puddle for the entire ceremony.
Oh, what? That sounds awful. Well, in the movies, this would be romantic.
No, that dress is like a sponge, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Luckily, they still had the indoor reception for things to go right.
That's good.
Right?
That is
All up from here.
Well, unfortunately for the happy couple, that's when it got even worse.
What?
The venue lost power right before the reception, and the bride and groom made their entrance with no music and no lights.
At what point are you like, is the universe telling me not to do this?
Or is it like so bad it's kind of beautiful? Is anyone with me?
Not yet.
I don't
Okay,
think so.
not yet.
Because then the power came back on, but the DJ mixed up the father and stepfather songs. A friend Janai had known for 22 years also wore white to her wedding.
Why?
And on top of that, her sister and the maid of honor both had a seizure.
Oh my God!
Okay, that's out of control from people, but
2 people with seizures?
Just stop the
Could
wedding.
be
I'm sorry.
narcoleptic.
Yeah.
At this point, we just have to go
Yeah.
home.
And if that wasn't enough, one guest accidentally flushed their dentures down a toilet and clogged it. Why did you flush after they fell in? Come on.
And if you didn't notice, how?
Exactly.
Yeah, we have tiny teeth.
A lot of people in the comments were worried that it was the universe trying to tell them something.
Just like
There
Alexis.
you go, yeah.
Others were just glad that everybody made it out of that wedding alive.
Yeah.
Although one person did joke, "Ugh, your sister had to steal the spotlight with that seizure, huh?
Oh, come
Couldn't have let it
on.
wait."
At least it
I
wasn't
mean-
the girl wearing white.
Yeah.
I would definitely give it to my sister for the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
Just that reason.
Yeah.
Otherwise, very happily married couple.
Other than all of that.
Other than that, great
And viral
day.
on TikTok
And
now.
uphill from here, I'm sure their honeymoon will go off without a hitch.
For
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
This
say
next
that.
laser story is out of Nerd News. The stranded space station astronauts came home last week.
Thank God.
I have been so invested in this story.
Yeah.
It had people wondering how much they'd get paid for all of that overtime.
Yeah. I mean, they were supposed to be there for 8 days, I believe,
Wait,
and it
were
ended
they-
up 9 months.
Were they
Yeah.
on the clock? I didn't understand.
Absolutely. They were working the whole
Yeah, but
time.
when you're salary, right? You don't get overtime.
You should.
People were wondering if they got paid overtime.
Okay.
What would that come out
I
to?
didn't even think of this.
The answer is $5 a day.
What?
Wait, 5
I mean,
million.
NASA's that broke? Is that what we're saying?
Well,
What are you talking about?
It's like Jose said, they are on salary, so they don't get overtime.
Oh.
They just get $5 a day for incidentals while traveling.
Incidentals while
it's
traveling.
space.
Like they can pop by an IHOP and get breakfast.
Does
before
$5
workday.
ever cover?
anything on earth.
They were up there for 286 days extra,
Wow.
so
That's $1,000.
It's a total of $1,430 each.
Take yourself to
Cover half
Hashtag
their
worth
therapy.
it.
Cool.
Yeah.
one session.
NASA did note that meals, lodging, and transportation are also covered, so they should be thankful that they didn't have to pay for
Hey,
that.
thank God they have the dried ice cream up there.
Dude, they have such better attitudes than I would have been. If I was one of those
yeah.
astronauts, I would have just
That would have
been
been the
raising
funniest
hell.
interviews with Brooke,
Yeah.
just yelling at
Like,
the president every
what is
day.
going on?
It's hard to have a bad attitude when you're in 0G, though.
Yeah.
It's just like, wee.
Hey, I have a bone to pick with you. You're just spinning upside down.
Also, in nerd news, AI is good at lots of stuff now, but a study found it still sucks at reading clocks.
What? That seems so
Like-
simple.
Analog or
Yeah, like the analog clocks.
The
With the
hands?
2 hands.
Yeah, it gets confused by the hour and the minute hands. Still can't figure out
What?
what's what.
I like how they can't draw human hands or read clock hands. Like just hands in general.
Yeah,
They
that's a
can't
good
code.
point, Jose.
It's their big weakness. And finally, in nerd news, a study found our whole universe might exist inside of a black hole.
Wow.
To explain it, the oldest galaxies are twice as likely to spin clockwise.
Okay.
So if the universe was born by getting flushed down a black hole, it might explain why clockwise is more common. Now, Alexis, you followed that, right? So
Yep.
just explain it back to everybody real quick.
Clockwise, counterclockwise, clockwise, hole.
Brilliant.
Yay!
Good job.
Exactly, minute hand.
Give this woman a degree in astrophysics.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
We got a reverse clock hole up
I love being in the clock hole.
This next laser story is out of alien headquarters.
there.
With more than 24 unexplained UFO sightings over the last year, some fear that we're on the verge of some not-so-friendly close encounters.
Send me to your leader.
Honestly, I'm kind of game for it these days.
Yeah, just
If
a
honestly,
little micromanaging from the aliens wouldn't be
Yeah.
bad.
at this point, it's not really like an invasion. It's more like salvation. if they
Yeah.
came by and
Yeah.
Thank you.
helped us out.
rescue
Thank
mission.
you for coming.
So, in honor of National Alien Abduction Day, because yes, that actually is a thing,
Oh.
a study was done on the U.S. states with the highest likelihood of extraterrestrial kidnappings.
Where you going for vacation so you can get probed, Jeff?
The
What makes
top
the difference?
states with the highest likelihood of probability.
Yeah, I knew you'd be into it.
Number 5 is Oregon.
Oh.
1 abduction per 1,156 people.
Yeah, but with the drug use, how do you know which is real?
Yeah.
Fair.
They've got a lot of legal things.
Why do you
I
think
mean-
the aliens are going there so often?
Yeah,
They know where the good stuff is. Number 4 is Texas. Number 3 is Florida.
Oh, well.
Not surprising. Most people living there are aliens already, and they just can't prove it.
Are they trying to get shot? Go to Texas and Florida?
Number 2, Washington State.
Oh, back up to the Northwest.
1 abduction per 1,093 people. That place is an E.T. paradise.
Oh, God.
Just a bunch
Who's
of
been
freaks.
abducted on this show? Anybody?
Not that I remember.
Dude, that'd be the most action I've had in a while.
And number 1 state for getting abducted, according to scientists, is California.
Double rainbow. Oh my God.
I could see
I thought you were
that.
so going to say New Mexico.
Yeah.
Area 51.
Yeah.
No, that's just where they crashed after flying out of California.
I see.
Got it.
Bad
That's the
turbulence.
smog in LA.
Yeah, that's what it was. I couldn't see.
Yeah.
The states where you're least likely to get abducted, according to science: Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Virginia.
Okay, they're just not touching those.
Yeah, they don't want to go there.
Probably because you can't find anybody because everybody's out hunting for Bigfoot there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
They're like, where'd all the people go? But speaking of Bigfoot, oh man, talk about a total dream for this guy. What is Bigfoot, a size 50?
Oh, his shoes gotta be, yeah.
Oh man, even just talking about it, you can hear him getting more excited. And that sound means Laser Stories has come to an end for the day. We'll do it again, same time on Wednesday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
You know, in most of our show, we tend to focus on human love.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Do a lot of it.
So short-sighted of us.
okay.
Really disappointed.
Really?
Because think of the animals, Brooke. Do they deserve love too, or no?
Well, yeah, Brooke.
Yeah, sure, but like, why would we talk about animal love?
Well, because
Like,
for the
what-
first time in history, we have 2 people who exchange numbers at a dog park.
Okay.
that
And
seems like human love.
To
still.
be blunt, it sounds like their dogs are the one who need to have an important conversation.
Oh, okay.
Thankfully for us, one dog owner gave the other the loser line.
Oh, wow.
So we have a voicemail, and they have got some big doggy problems.
Oh, no.
You're going to hear the hilarious interaction in a brand new loser line coming up right after this.
Hey girl, what's up with you? Wait a minute, is this the right number?
It's the loser line.
Come on, just call me back.
If you haven't heard the loser line before, it works like this. Let's say someone approaches you while you're out at the club and uses this charming pickup line on you.
Excuse me, are you a magician? Because every time I look at you, where'd my pants go?
Wait, put your pants back on.
Super smooth.
And whatever you do, resist the urge to David Blaine on him and freeze his privates in a block of ice for 48 straight hours.
That's a trick.
Instead, tell him you would love to examine his magic wand in private. And that's when you abracadab on him and give him the number to the loser line. So hopefully he leaves you an awkward voicemail that we can play on the air. Voicemails like this one.
Next message.
Yeah, hey, Becky, this is Bruce. Listen, in regards to the March Madness bracket, I was more than happy to fill that out for you. And let's just say that you're going to win. This is a foregone conclusion. Having said that, when you win, I just want to let you know that I will be expecting compensation. And I think 60% is more than fair. Okay? So I will be expecting my compensation fee after the championship. So please get your mindset aligned to make that happen. And congratulations in advance. All right? We'll be in touch.
Congratulations.
Next message.
Oh, God.
Yeah, in advance. He knows. It's always the experts who do so well in those bracket pools.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's literally,
Yeah.
the experts never do it right.
Dude, in our family pool, it's always a kid that wins.
Yep,
The
yep.
hands down, there's no question.
In our friends' pool, it's always the wives that win.
Yeah.
It's literally never
The
the
person-
guys that pride ourselves on studying.
Right.
Next message.
Hey, Jack, or whatever your name is. This is Megan, the woman who owns the dog that your horny dog was humping at the dog park. I just thought you should know that I'm taking my dog to the vet because she now has some sort of wart or something, like some kind of canine VD.
What?
So you should probably find out what other dogs that he's been trying to get with, because there may be some sort of epidemic of dog herpes or whatever this gross thing is. Just stay out of the dog park, you
Next message.
I didn't know that was a thing, guys.
Is it? I mean, Alexis, isn't your friend a
vet?
vet?
I have not heard her talk about dog herpes.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's not a big topic of conversation.
I think they call it barkies.
How do we know that her dog didn't give it to his dog at the dog park?
Wait a minute.
See, this is why I always have my dog Bagel wear a diaper whenever he's at the park.
I see.
Total safety and
Yeah,
protection
that's
every
right.
single time because he's a wanted pup.
That's
So
right.
any humping will be dry.
That's right. Yes. And
Wrap
he likes
it-
it that way.
Wrap it up, Bagel.
There you go. And speaking of going viral for
Oh, that's a bad
all the
well,
wrong reasons.
Actually, a good transition.
Have you seen our YouTube page?
Yeah.
All of your favorite segments are on there. Awkward Tuesday, second date updates, and our phone taps. Possibly even our featured loser line clip of the week.
Ooh.
Plus, as
Which
a
one is it going to be?
you don't know. And as a bonus,
VD dog, maybe.
you get to see what we look like without filters for once.
Hey.
And
Well,
once
that's
you
a
do,
bonus,
you will
but-
understand how the term face for radio finally came about.
Oh,
There
yeah.
is no cure for ugly, and we are proof. Now, let's move on, get back to the clips.
Next message.
Hi, I'm looking for Kelly. This is the guy you kissed on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh.
I was wearing the "Kiss Me, I'm Irish" T-shirt. I feel like I need to come clean about something. I'm not really Irish. It's not like you can take the kiss back, and I'm glad you can't because it was awesome. By the way, I pride myself on being an honest stand-up guy, and you did give me your number, and I'd hate to start off a relationship on a lie. So I hope you can call me back. Just know that I'm not really Irish, and I apologize for deceiving you. I hope you can forgive me, and I'd like to make it up to you sometime.
Next message.
Well,
Sweet man.
that guy's going to rot in hell for sure. Deranged, twisted liars like this that give dating a bad name for everybody, that non-Irish scum.
I didn't know you had so much passion about it. I was feeling like that was the only kiss he got all night, and he was shocked that his T-shirt actually worked.
I think you know exactly what I was thinking. Same thing.
Oh, yeah, down with the...
Total psychopath, report him to Dateline, have Chris Hansen deal with him.
Yeah.
I would love to see Chris Hansen be like, so, you claimed you were Irish, huh?
We have your Ancestry and Me report right here.
Oh, he's trying to run. Get him. Get him.
He's Italian. Run after him. He's fast.
Next message.
This is Joyce. We matched on the dating apps. I guess a little bit about me. I'm recently divorced. I do have a pygmy horse named Rudy, and I like to take him to the carnival. He really enjoys it. I'm active in the swinging community. And what else? I guess I like crosswords. So I think I'm kind of boring. I still have a Hotmail account, so read into that what you will.
Next message.
Hotmail? What a freak.
I'm worried. Is she actually part of like a swing club that like
No.
makes swings on trees?
I don't think so.
She seems pretty tame.
I
other
don't
than
think
that.
it's dance either, Jose. I
Yeah.
think that it's exactly what we think. I think she's practiced over the years of how to work it into a conversation.
yeah.
Because it is not an easy thing to drop. So
No.
you might as well just include it with all the other regular stuff.
But the Hotmail thing is a dead giveaway.
Well,
You see
that's-
Hotmail at the end of an email, you know they get nasty.
Yeah, that's the red flag.
Yeah, it really is. Remember, you can listen to Loser Line regularly at this time every week. And make sure you subscribe to the Brooke and Jeffrey TikTok and to our YouTube page where you can hear all of your favorite Loser Lines right there. We got a phone tap coming up.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We did a prank call about a year ago where 90% of it was a robot voice.
Oh, I love those ones.
And we were calling a deli to order a sandwich
Oh, that was a great one.
while we happened to be dealing with a road rage incident at the same time.
Yes.
So it was kind of funny to hear a robot calmly antagonizing and cursing out a biker guy with tattoos.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why today we're doing it again.
Yay!
But this time we're going to be calling a hotel to try and book a room. And I wonder what distractions might come up in this call. You're going to hear it in your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Thank you for calling. This is Olivia. How can I help you? Hello. This is Olivia. Can I help you?
Hello. My name is Doug Stickwick. I would like to book a room.
Okay. What's happening?
Oh, sorry. I am driving and using speech to text through my car.
Okay. I've never done this before, but I guess it's fine. You said your name is Doug Stickwick?
Excuse me, but did you just call me fish stick?
No. I'm sorry, sir. You said your name was Stickwick?
Yes, it is. I'm sorry. Just a little stressed. Looks like I took a wrong turn and ended up in a parade.
Oh, that's really unfortunate. You might want to pull over or something. It seems really unsafe.
It's okay. I think the officials think I'm part of it because I have a funny hood ornament of Mickey Mouse.
Oh.
Hi, everybody. Hello, kids. I'm waving to them.
Do you want to call me back maybe when it's a better time?
It's fine. I am a busy person, so this is the only time I can make this call. So I will be coming there on the 26th and leaving the 29th.
Okay, great.
Also, I need a suite with a view.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That's funny. There are clowns in the road.
Just be careful of them.
They are juggling and roller skating. Do you like clowns?
Not particularly. They're not my favorite. But we should get back to the reservation. You said
Hold
26
on.
to 20.
I want to say something. Hey, clowns. What are you looking at? I'm totally screwing with them and honking my horn. Hey. My horn is bigger than yours.
Sir, if I were you, I wouldn't antagonize the clowns.
Hold on. One is coming up to my window.
You definitely should keep it rolled up and leave them alone.
Nice makeup. Did a 2-year-old get loose with a Crayola box?
Sir, I really don't think this is the best time for you to be booking a hotel.
No. It's okay. I can do this. Just get me a suite on those days. Do you have one available?
I do, but I would really appreciate if you just call me later. This is...
Hold on. Now they are surrounding my car.
Oh, no.
The big one with the green pants looks like a nightmare.
Sir, but this is not okay.
I'm going to say something.
Don't say anything else to any more of the clowns.
Hey, clown. You're not funny. You're just a walking coupon for a therapy session.
Why would you say that to them? Why are you trying to piss them off?
He hit my car with a plastic rolling pin.
Is this really happening?
Clown, you want a piece of this?
Stop.
I'll fight you right here.
Stop engaging with them. You are making it worse.
After I'm done with you, your big shoes won't be the only thing you'll be walking away from your dignities next.
Oh my God, I cannot listen to this anymore.
Oh, hey, did you book that suite yet?
No!
I need the confirmation.
Confirmation? I'm trying to stop you from ruining a whole parade. There are kids watching.
Got it? Let me punch this clown first.
Oh my God!
I'll take you off speech to text.
Don't punch anybody!
Oh, too late. Got him right in the nose. That's right. Who's laughing now, buddy? Wow. So, yeah, can I get that confirmation number when I'm ready for it? Hello?
What?
Yeah, the confirmation number for my suite.
What's going on?
Yeah, I just took you off speech to text.
It doesn't sound like there's a parade there.
Oh, no, it's a parade. Trust me. Every day on the radio show is a total parade in the studio here on Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, especially when we do these prank phone calls.
What are you talking about?
My real name is Jeff from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. We're doing a phone tap on you, Olivia.
Jesus.
Your coworker Stu set you up.
Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me.
I'm not. He said that you've been really stressed out at the hotel lately and he wanted us to mess with you.
Yeah, and this didn't help. What the hell?
Oh, the fighting clowns in the parade? That didn't make you laugh?
I thought I was gonna have to call the cops on a clown fight.
See, that's funny. That made me laugh. You should go into radio after you're done with the hotel stuff.
No thanks.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I wouldn't recommend it. You're right.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Ladies, I have a question.
Okay.
Why aren't there more of you getting locked up in magical towers and getting tied up to train tracks and getting slowly lowered into vats of boiling lava?
Yeah, what the heck?
Frankly, you're not giving men enough opportunities to step up and become heroes for you.
My life's a lie.
Alexis, why aren't you more helpless?
I know. I'll take all my friends off Find My Friends right now.
Seriously.
More vulnerable.
You do need longer hair, by the way. Like Alexis in a tower.
Making us look bad. But recently, one of our listeners had not one, but 2 opportunities to be a knight in shining armor right in front of his date, and he could not believe his luck.
Hey!
So why is she completely ignoring him after his impressive display of heroism?
Because she's already saved. She doesn't need him anymore. No?
Well, put yourself into danger again, girl. What are you waiting for?
All right.
We're going to try to find out what happened in your second date update right after this.
Second date update.
We got an email from one of our listeners who says he's been living his life by a dating philosophy that's been circulating on the internet now for about 2 decades.
2 decades?
It's called the Tao of Steve.
That is...
T-A-O of Steve. And I've not heard anything about this, but according to him, it involves 3 basic rules that men must live by.
Okay.
Number 1, be desireless. Number 2...
like nobody wants you?
Yeah, I'm good at that one.
I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. Number 2 is be excellent. And number 3, be gone. And if you can live by all 3 of those rules as a man, you will become irresistible to any woman on earth. Even married women, Brooke, so look out. Maybe get your earplugs ready before we talk to him.
I love those Gone Boys.
Yeah, we're going to learn more in a second. First, let's say hello to Bobby, who needs our spiritual guidance today. Bobby, welcome to the show.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
I wanted you to be Steve, the originator of all of this, but apparently you're Bobby. That works too.
Well, we can't be everything, I guess, all the time. I'm doing my best here. I'm doing my best.
Isn't calling our show Breaking Rules 1 and 3 already?
I think so. Yeah, you guys are on to me, but it's a desperate situation. I need you.
Uh-oh.
That's rule number 4, be desperate. Jeffrey just didn't get to it.
Yeah. So tell us, who's this woman that's making you go against everything you believe in?
Her name is Tori. She's super hot, and she's super nice, and we just had an amazing date. And, I don't know, normally a woman would respond to all these philosophical things I've done, but it's completely backfiring on me now.
Oh, no.
Because if you're excited about someone and it's like the first time you've ever felt this way, lean into it. Life's too short to be desireless. And
you could tell sometimes if someone's purposely waiting to reply to do it.
Yeah, next thing you know, you end up on this show and you hit your rock bottom.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
Bobby, tell us how did you get to this point? Tell us about your date with Tori.
How did you know her? Is it an online thing or?
No, I met her at a bar. I just kind of bumped into her, and you have to be desireful in the beginning, and then you be desireless.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Okay, makes sense.
So, I'm in the phase between desireless and be excellent, and we're waiting outside the restaurant because it's a popular place,
Okay.
So I had my opportunity to be excellent just come upon me. It was awesome.
What are you excellent at, friend?
Oh, I'm excited what this opportunity was.
Yeah.
What happened?
So this foreign family, I'm not sure where they were from. I didn't speak whatever language they spoke. Vaguely, I can tell they're looking for a specific museum, a really famous museum.
Oh, okay. So they're tourists in the area and they need some help.
Yeah, exactly. And
okay.
They weren't understanding my directions. So I was just with my fingers, I was I will walk you there, little walking man fingers.
Oh, yeah.
It's interesting. Most people would pull out Google Translate on their phone.
Or pull it up on their phone on Google Maps and give it to them.
But okay.
Yeah, but Google Maps isn't excellent. I want to be excellent.
Okay.
And you're being kind.
So you're going to leave your date standing in front of the restaurant while you walk this family?
Take her with you.
Absolutely not. I took her with me.
Okay, so now you're demonstrating that you're a guy who's willing to help strangers. You know your way around the neighborhood generally. A lot of excellent qualities.
You know what a museum is?
Yes.
Exactly.
So did you go straight to the bedroom from the museum, or did you have to do more?
Well, if you have the chance to be excellent twice, let's do it twice. And luckily for your boy here, he was excellent twice in one night.
Whoa.
No way.
At the museum, someone needed directions back to the restaurant, coincidentally.
Oh, wow.
What'd you do the second time?
So second time, we're having dinner. Dinner's pretty much finishing up. And you could just tell someone dined and dashed. Someone hadn't paid their bill.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, like the waiters were all huddling together and stuff, and like
That's how you
it
know.
was an expensive bill. It was a big deal.
Yeah.
And
Oh, geez.
I took care of the bill, and I tipped the waiter, just kind of nonchalant, like.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's super nice, bro.
I thought you were going to go to hero mode and tackle the Dine and Dasher, but you just took care of it.
I mean, I think tackling the Dine and Dasher is cool, but it's even cooler to be nonchalant.
I see.
How do you be nonchalant after just going over and paying someone else's bill? Like, what do you say to Tori when you come back to the table?
Well, the thing is, you say nothing, and you wait for her to question you, what was that? And then you reveal.
Wow.
Oh, did she fall into that ploy?
100%.
Oh.
She was like, what was that? And I was like, I just took care of it. Little shoulder shrug. No biggie.
No biggie.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you're checking your bank statement to make sure it doesn't bounce.
These things, these are investments.
Okay.
You are investing, though, because you know she's going to think about little things
I mean,
like that.
honestly, it's a gentleman thing to do.
It absolutely is.
So we're all impressed. Did it work on Tori?
If you had asked me in the moment, I was like, couldn't be better.
Oh.
Yeah.
I walked her home. We hugged. I gave her a peck on the cheek, said we'd talk.
Cute.
And then it turns out she goned me.
Oh,
no.
Yeah, the goner got goned.
She never hit me up.
How long did you wait before you contacted her after the date?
Well, I mean, like, according to the rules I live by, I'm trying to be gone. So I was trying to be gone for a while.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
disappear.
that's your answer right there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
why should
You
not-
think she thought she got ghosted?
I mean, yeah, if you don't hear from someone after a first date, you're not
Yeah,
thinking
that's
it was
a
good.
sign.
So maybe your rules are playing against you if you're sticking to them.
Yeah, but like after like 4 or 5 days, I just couldn't take it anymore. And I just started texting her, and I was absolutely desireful, not excellent, and I was present.
Oh, man.
She broke you.
I feel you.
Steve would be so disappointed in your
Like,
behavior.
when I tell myself I'm going to eat healthy, and then what do you know? A whole box of Oreos ends up in my mouth. You know?
And now you're reaching out to us, which I think breaks your first rule of like be desireless, because now you're asking a radio show to show how much you want to hang out.
Yeah, I mean, all the rules are out the window at this point. I want Tori so bad.
I want Tori so bad. Oh.
Well, we're throwing every rule that we know out the window when we come back and call Tori for you and try to get her to agree to abide by the Tao of Bobby and give you one more chance with your second date update right after this.
Second date update.
You know you're in a good place when you find yourself abandoning your entire belief system to score a date with a woman. I've abandoned my beliefs 6 times since I got to work today.
Oh,
and it feels great.
Jeff, I don't know if we could call a dating strategy your belief system.
Yeah,
that
drop
seems
your
a
morals.
little dramatic.
Well, that's what Bobby says. He told
Yeah.
us he used to live by a dating philosophy called the Tao of Steve, which, if you didn't hear, it's basically 3 rules about demonstrating your value while also not coming across as desperate or too available.
Okay.
So he stuck to those very strictly until he met Tori.
Yeah.
And said, screw it, Tori's way too hot. I need to know why she's not calling me back right now.
I mean, he lasted 4 days until he started incessantly texting her.
Exactly.
Yeah, with no response.
Now, Bobby, I'm assuming you don't want us to tell Tori about your mantra and the rules that you follow, unless you already told her. Did you?
No, I didn't tell her my philosophy. Don't tell her my philosophy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's part of it. You don't say it.
But also, don't you assume most singles out there try to do the same general thing? Play hard to get, not be too available. It's pretty common.
Be excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get,
Yeah, but like, this is my secret sauce. You can't tell them the secret sauce.
He's hanging on to it.
I think it's admirable that is a plan, because mine is just drink a lot and hope for the best. So, Bobby, you're in a better spot than a lot of people.
And we've all seen you after you drink a lot. It's not.
Not excellent.
Peak
Yeah.
sexuality is what I call it.
Hopefully
but-
she's a crier, too.
Yeah, we'll
That's
see.
exactly right, Jose.
Let's call Tori. We'll see what she has to say, why she's not calling you back. Hopefully she picks up, but I'm dialing her number right now. Here we go.
Oh, she may not even pick up for us. How hot is she?
Hello?
Hey, we're looking to speak with Tori.
Can I ask who's calling?
Yes, you can. We're a radio show. We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Hey, Tori, the whole show's here.
I'm sorry, what's going on?
We're doing a segment on our show called the Second Date Update, where we're trying to help out one of our listeners get in touch with you after you already went on one date with him.
Is this like some internet thing or
No.
Well, yeah,
it's much
kind of.
more disgraceful. It's a radio thing.
Yeah, but it's
So,
also a podcast.
Focus
Okay.
on the radio part. That's the cool bit of this because we're just trying to get some answers for Bobby about why you're not hanging out again or even talking to him at all.
I mean, it was a date.
Okay. I mean, you could see, it's probably pretty obvious that it's driving him nuts not knowing why you're not calling.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of just felt like I was on a date with someone who was giving attention to everyone and everything else except me.
Wait a minute.
Interesting. Why do you say that?
Even when we first got to the restaurant, we were waiting, and he offered to show some people that were lost a way to the museum, but...
That's nice.
Yeah, but I was starving and we lost our reservation, so we had to wait another 30 minutes.
No, because you were gone. Oh, I could see that happening, actually.
Well, and I'm sorry,
They
not
have to
only
seat you
that,
right
like,
away.
if she's in heels, like, it's
Yeah, you
not
don't-
comfortable to
no.
walk
Okay.
people to the...
So you don't
Okay.
value helping people. You value material things like food and shoes.
Don't come at her like that.
Oh, I'm trying to understand where your thought process is.
I mean, that was just one part of the date. Like, even when we were inside, he would compliment the wait staff, but...
How dare he?
He never once complimented me.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
That's important.
Yeah.
You're like the focus of the whole night.
Or at least I told the wait staff to compliment you for him if he wasn't going to do it
You
directly.
look so beautiful. Could you also relay that to her, please?
Yeah.
I can't believe he didn't compliment you because, I mean, he gushed about you to us, about how hot and lovely and nice you were. He never said anything like that to you?
No, I mean, even when I was in the middle of a story, I was telling him about my vacation to Europe, and he got up in the middle of it and went and picked up a napkin somebody else dropped at another table.
Oh, he's almost like, it's going to sound funny, he's almost like too nice of a guy.
he thinks she cares about things that she does. Like, guys think girls are impressed by those things, not just listening to them. You know?
Yeah, and like even at the end, he held the door open for someone else and then went out behind them, not holding the door for me.
And didn't hold the door for you. What the heck?
Do you think
he's
he
nice to everyone but you?
Here's the thing. Obviously, he's a kind person. Do you think that he was just nervous and maybe that's why those things didn't happen for you?
He didn't seem nervous, and he was super nice, polite, talkative with everyone else.
Okay. But a lot of times guys don't want to like seem too desperate in front of a girl and won't say the thing that they're feeling because it'll make them seem, beta.
Which is a thing that's so funny.
It's a complex that guys have, and
That's why they slam doors in their face. Is that what you're saying?
Don't
Yes.
compliment you.
Yeah.
but maybe he was just in his own head too much, and we should probably ask him about it because Bobby is waiting on the other line, wanting to compliment you profusely.
Let's hope.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, he's been listening to this call. Bobby, you there?
Hey.
Coming in hot.
Real smooth.
Little sheepish there, Bobby.
Anything you want to say to her?
Tori, you didn't like all those excellent things I did?
That is
Wow.
not the
Come on.
response, my man.
I'll set you up there.
I mean, what was the point of me being there if you weren't going to give any attention or participate in the date at all?
I mean, you didn't really give me a lot of attention after the date, I gave you a lot of texts and calls and stuff.
Why would I do that? Give attention to someone who clearly didn't have the time of day for me.
No, that's Tori, that's not it. Okay, so basically...
Bobby, wait, hold on. Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be easier to just apologize?
And compliment her?
Yeah, but you guys want me to lie to her. I don't want to lie to her. I got to be honest.
That's a lie.
We said compliment her.
Yeah, okay.
If that's a lie.
Go for it then.
But if
All
you want
right.
to clear your chest, man, then go for it.
Bobby, what do you have to tell me? Can you hurry up? I've got things to do.
Okay. So, I live by these philosophical rules, all of which you don't really need to know about. But basically, I was trying to demonstrate value and be excellent for you to other people. Maybe it came off as I didn't care about you, but I was trying to do these things to show you what I'm capable of, my potential and stuff.
I can pick up a napkin so fast.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. I can pick up a napkin so fast.
Yeah.
That was a joke.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now. Like, all you have to do is ask me questions and listen and compliment.
That is a lot to ask for, Tori.
Yeah.
That's
so
a whole new philosophy.
The thing is, complimenting kind of goes against the philosophy that he believes in, so...
No, that would be part of being excellent.
No, it'd be breaking desireless. But
Yeah, but you do that, he said, after the first date. See, this is the whole thing with rules. Like, they get so complicated. Why don't you just be a normal human and have a good conversation?
yeah, let's get rid of laws, too.
What? Jeff, that doesn't
No structure.
I think I know what she's talking about. I think she just doesn't like people who do good things.
Oh, my God.
No.
Here's the question. Tori, if he would have done those things for the other people and also listened and complimented you and asked you questions, how would you have felt?
I mean, it would have been better, but I'm not sure why he needed to focus on everything else except our date.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do all those things. I was already tired doing the other stuff.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's a lot, man.
So it's one or the other for you,
Yeah.
Bobby.
You're either fully thinking, strategizing, or you're doing nothing.
He's not a multitasker.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry for being excellent.
Okay. That's not the apology that she was
Really
hoping
should
for.
have stepped in before that. But the one thing that he is focused on right now, Tori, his only focus is getting another date with you. That is why he reached out to a radio show to get a hold of you and arrange a second meetup. And we would pay for it if you're willing to give him a second chance.
I think I'm good.
Really?
I don't want to be with someone who just likes to grandstand.
Okay, but remember, Bobby's not good. He's excellent. So you could level up.
I mean, now he knows, right? Like, now the expectations of what you're looking for are out there. Like, you might as well give him a chance to make that happen, don't you think?
Yeah, I'm listening now. Look, you're hot, and I'll pick up your napkin, and like, you want me to ask you questions? What are you doing next Friday? Let's get dinner.
Wow.
Look at that. That was actually the smoothest thing he's ever done.
Yeah.
Tori, what do you think?
I'm going to pass.
Oh. We did our best.
Okay.
Honestly, he came on way too strong at the end and acted just like a simp.
Simp behavior.
That's what he's trying to avoid.
Simp.
Oh, Bobby.
There's no winning.
You're back to square one, dude.
These rules just like don't work for some people. Like, I'm desireless, doesn't work. I'm desireful, it doesn't work. I'm excellent, I'm too excellent. I'm gone, I'm too gone.
Yeah, welcome to dating women, buddy. It's going to be a long road for you.
Still, nobody said too excellent but yourself.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
You know, after thousands of second date calls, I'm starting to notice a trend.
What's that?
Sometimes men don't listen very good.
Wait, are you just now hearing that?
Yeah. I'm like,
After thousands, he
I don't know if
finally heard
anybody
it.
saw this, but even when guys are like beating over the head with good information, sometimes it just doesn't register for guys.
Weird.
Yeah.
Also, sometimes information doesn't register.
Well,
Yeah.
I just, like, it's hard to sometimes change, right?
What?
Like, this guy...
Sorry, what were you saying?
Just saying, this guy was so, like, stuck on his plan that when it was the problem,
he couldn't, like,
he couldn't
adjust.
shift. He couldn't pivot.
I can't.
Pivot.
What is Brooke saying, Jose?
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
not really
repeating
sure.
the words. She said
Anyway.
pivot. and
The
that's
thing
the
is,
word.
next time you get angry at a man for not listening, maybe turn your attention to God for making us that way.
Oh, it's I see. It's God's fault.
Yep. Thanks a lot, God.
God's fault.
Put us in a bad
Right.
spot over here, but we can put
What?
you into a good spot in your dating life if you want some help with that. At least we'll try. Email the show. We'll call that person who's not calling you back.
Yeah, and 2 out of the 4 of us will actually hear what you said.
Oh, yeah. Maybe on a good day.
I'm just happy to be here.
Go check out all of our second day podcasts wherever you get yours at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Ladies, is there anything sexier than a man who's confident, who's bold,
Yeah.
who's not scared to initiate the conversation?
No, that's great.
Yeah, all good things.
Yeah.
Well, good, because our next segment is filled with bold dudes who confidently logged onto their mom's computer and weren't scared to go on Craigslist and leave an anonymous post about how they watched you through the glass of that yoga studio.
We got tricked into agreeing to
Yeah.
that first statement.
I'm just saying, chivalry isn't dead.
Oh, it's not.
It just moved to a website with less restrictions on it. We're going to read some of these beautiful, unsolicited love poems from modern-day knights in shining armor.
Oh, you guys.
During a brand new Craigslist Misconnections coming up right after this.
Hey, cutie.
We made eye contact. Misconnections.
That was me staring.
There's only two places for you to find true love in this world. One is in the waiting room of your local foot doctor when you accidentally touch bunions over the magazine.
Over the magazines, you're handing magazines by foot. You want to read this first?
It's
Talented.
the podiatrist office.
The other is on the pages of Craigslist.org. We scour that website every week to find the best misconnections they have to offer, like this first one titled, You Had Me at Merlot. Man for woman, 49, liquor store. He says, I was perusing the shelves looking for the lowest grade tequila they had. When I heard the little bell go off by the door, and that's when I turned and saw you. You were the pigtail-wearing princess with the red North Face jacket on. How old are you? 40? 20? 60?
Wow.
I could not tell.
That's the range.
Is that because you already partook in the cheap tequila or what?
Maybe.
But I did like those dimples on you. I immediately smiled, and you smiled back. You then walked by me to use the in-store ATM. I feel like I floated over to your area, captivated by your aura.
Wait, while she's at the ATM?
Yeah.
Watching you put in your PIN number using only your elbow.
Wait, why?
Wait, why the elbow?
Oh, germs. I mean, I'm going to tell you, liquor store is notoriously not super clean.
At one point, you caught me watching, and that's when your smile faded and you actually flipped me the pinky.
What? Is that a thing?
I don't know. It's kind of classy.
You curled your lip and little fingered me.
Oh.
I like that term.
I'm not sure what that means,
Little
but
finger.
I
I'm
don't
going to
know.
use that.
It's like the warning before you get the middle finger.
Yeah,
Like
it is
maybe
the
you
warm-up.
move up.
Brooke's
Yeah.
right.
I had to Google what it meant because no one had done that to me before. I guess it's a thing, especially in Asia.
Oh, what is it?
I'm impressed with how worldly you are. You left before I caught your name, but I did catch your bank PIN from the ATM.
What?
Why, dude?
Respond with that sweet 4-digit code so I know it's you.
What the heck?
Confirm he's got it right.
Yeah, that and your social security number.
That's signed Marcus.
Seems legit to me.
Oh, my gosh.
This next misconnection is titled, I'll be missing you.
Oh.
I'll spelled like A-I-S-L-E. Woman for man, 41, Trader Joe's.
Ooh, TJ's.
I was playing the Lumineers at full volume off my Pandora radio.
What? Do not do that.
When we accidentally bumped into each other near the wall of cheeses.
Ooh, that's a nice wall.
Do you remember? You had to, because I was looking absolutely gorgeous that day.
Oh, glad you're feeling yourself.
Stilettos, fresh weave, smelling like microwaved bacon. The good kind, not the fake rubbery stuff.
Oh, thick cut.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was intimidating to be in a Trader Joe's while looking at a Whole Foods hottie.
That is such a line.
Oh my
love
God.
that.
You seemed shy, but I saw you sneaking a peek by the snack aisle. Someone wanted to taste of that good old cookie butter.
Hey, now.
When we both got to the register, I made the first move and asked if you wanted to be a gentleman and pay for my groceries.
You guys do that.
Good to ask.
Oh my God, that may work on me. If you start with gentleman and test my gentlemanhood, I actually may work.
You seemed confused, so instead I just kissed your neck and wrote down my number on your receipt.
Whoa, bro.
I thought you were
Receipt.
cute. Reggie got your good. Come and get it.
Assigned Regina.
Don't understand.
She's
Reggie.
Reggie.
Yeah. She's the Whole Foods hottie.
Yeah, she is. This next misconnection is titled, The One Who Got Away on 8 Wheels.
What?
Man for woman, 29, skating fun zone.
Oh, there we go. 4 on each foot.
I saw you on Tuesday for glow skate night.
Yeah.
Man, what a party, am I right?
Dude, those were, though, back in the day.
No, they still are, Jose. They have like adult skate night and people go hard.
Oh, they have
like
adult
it
night?
is intimidating.
By people, she means her.
I'm not a good enough skater.
Little
If I was.
rounder, it's adult night because I said so.
Brooke has had stories from every
serious.
single location on the misconnections.
Yeah.
The liquor store, the Trader Joe's, and now skate
I think
zone.
someone's just looking for Brooke right now.
No, I wasn't there. I'm just saying.
My friend from
It's
Canada.
a thing.
It's funny because the next thing that he writes is, that's the place where all the action is at.
Oh,
All right.
A little
Do
bit
it.
about me. I grew up in the area and was homeschooled for a long time.
Oh.
Then instead of going to community college, I came to the rink.
Every day.
School.
Now, I work here part-time,
Ah.
and I haven't looked back since. But enough about me. I think you said your name was Italia or Yulia? Hard to hear, because when I asked you, I was kind of hot dogging it, with one of my skates up in the air almost as high as my belt buckle.
Wow, that's actually impressive.
You were looking good. Tall yellow socks, green windbreaker. I had my eye on you.
That is Brooke.
Probably because you were the only one I knew for sure was over 18.
Oh, yeah.
It was an
One,
adult
two-
skate night.
my
Sorry.
gosh.
Parentheses, JK, ... although a little no JK.
Yeah. Hey, but at least he's checking.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean?
I told my boss Leo about you, and he said I should ask you to play some Miss Pac-Man. LOLOL, he's such a fossil.
Oh, that's not cool.
Yeah, I guess not. I'm more of a rule breaker. That's why I had the girl at concessions make you a graveyard on the house.
No.
That
All
was
the sodas
me.
in one.
You didn't even have to pay for it. If you see this, tell me what color my Quicksilver t-shirt was. No hints. Otherwise, Leo gets involved, and we both don't want that. LOLOLOL.
Okay.
Why are you so close to
I don't think I get the joke. That's signed Jacob, Skate Ninja number 4.
Wait, there's 3 others?
He's only the 4th best one, apparently. Those were your Craigslist misconnections for the week.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I don't know about you, but where we live, the weather has been pretty horrendous lately. We're talking like months and months of nonstop gloom
It's
and
been winter.
rain.
Jeffrey, it's a whole season of
Jeff,
winter.
I love gray.
Yeah.
I mean, give
So,
me more.
We really could use some sunshine and positivity today. And that's exactly what we're going to get in the form of our new player, John, a.k.a. the Human Sunray.
Wow, John.
John, thank you for being here and brightening up the show with your presence. Say literally anything that will put us in a good mood.
Yeah, I don't think I'm the guy for that.
Oh my gosh.
I have to
feel
put
so
sunglasses
happy.
on. It's so
Oh, a
bright.
rainbow just
Wow.
shot out of my heart.
You're
The
a miracle
optimism.
worker.
He's like, shut up.
He's probably holding the phone out and being
Yeah,
like, "Are you,
he's like,
are you
okay.
you're
All
talking
right.
to me still?"
Well, quiet down, John.
It's true. We need to take the sun's rays in doses, like small doses, or else we could get burned. So
Yeah.
that was a nice little teaser for us.
God, I'm gonna go put on some SPF in the hallway.
You better
know,
do
to
that
make
for your
sure.
safety. And
Yeah.
we're going to get to the game here. 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know when you could say pass, but you have to beat Brooke outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Good luck. Your time starts now. March is National Peanut Month. Which southern state produces 99% of the country's peanuts?
Kentucky.
50 Cent was one of the original investors in what popular bottled water brand?
Vitamin water.
In the holiday movie Home Alone, which actor played Kevin?
Macaulay Culkin.
How many sides does a rhombus have?
Pass.
What nursery rhyme was written to warn children of the dangers of wolves?
Little Red Riding Hood.
Weighing almost 3.5 pounds, what's the heaviest internal organ of the human body?
Stomach.
All right, John, that was awesome work, especially since this is your first time on the show. Well done. And because it's your first time, we obviously don't know much about John, except for this. His job is, this might be a little bit of a secret, he's an insurance fraud inspector. Can you imagine the missions that John must go on? The disguises that he must wear for his job? I bet he parachutes into
Dude,
work every single day.
The Facebooks he must peruse for vacation photos when people say that they're actually injured.
Yeah. John, what's the most dangerous inspection that you've ever gone on?
Well, I work mostly from a desk, so
Whoa.
you guys give me a lot more credit than I deserve.
He could get a paper cut there.
Yeah, a paper cut. He could the edges of the desk are probably really sharp and pointy.
Or it could explode at the end of this phone call.
It's possible.
Wow.
I hit my knee against my desk when I was standing up the other day.
Oh, no. We knew that he was...
Oh, gosh.
God.
Please send flowers and your farewell wishes over to John at his work today. Oh, John, it's really just heroic that you're even willing to call into the show today. Thank you so much. Now, Brooke's turn. You ready?
Yes.
Your time starts now. March is National Peanut Month. Which southern state produces 99% of the country's peanuts?
Georgia?
50 Cent was one of the original investors in what popular bottled water brand?
Vitamin water.
In the holiday movie Home Alone, which actor played Kevin?
Oh my God. You know.
You know.
Macaulay Culkin.
How many sides does a rhombus have?
Ooh, a rhombus has 6.
What nursery rhyme was written to warn children of the dangers of wolves?
Little Red Riding Hood? I don't think that's why it was written, but...
It's literally about don't go into that.
I
think it's got
you gotta be
a
careful
bigger
of wolves.
message there.
All right. Well, we'll tell you about it in a second. But first, let's go to the scoreboard with Jose.
Oh, yeah. That's right, Daddy. Oh, don't tell Stewie. Man.
Bolaños.
I remember that guy.
I missed that episode of Family Guy, but yeah.
John, you got 3 correct today.
Ooh, pretty good.
Nice.
That's good
Very
work, John.
nice. And Brooke, 4 correct. Brooke with a win.
That's not fraudulent, John, whether you want it to be or not.
I'm
all right?
sorry,
So
man.
close.
It was close. Let's go over the answers for everybody. It's National Peanut Month. The southern state that produces 99% of our country's peanuts would be Georgia.
Hey.
50 Cent was one of the original investors in vitamin water, made hundreds of millions of dollars off of it when it was sold.
That's so awesome.
In the movie Home Alone, Macaulay Culkin is the actor who plays Kevin.
God, that took me a second.
You got there, though.
Yeah.
Rhombus has 4 sides to it.
Ah.
It's just kind of, some of the sides are a little bit angled. And the nursery rhyme written to warn children of the dangers of wolves was Little Red Riding Hood. The brothers Grimm wrote it wanting to teach children that no matter how cute they look, wolves are bad.
It just seems like those had like bigger life moral lessons than stay out of the way of wolves.
Germany in the 1700s, Brooke is really good at
I could be wrong.
The heaviest
I'm
internal
fucking
organ in the human body, weighing 3.5 pounds, is the liver.
Hey.
John, I'm sorry, it was not enough to beat Brooke here, but just for playing, you do win a pair of tickets to see Potted Potter at the Moore Theater. The unauthorized Harry Potter experience condenses all 7 Harry Potter books into a hilarious show that will make you roar with laughter.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Nice. I'm a Harry Potter nerd, so I'll take it.
Dude, perfect.
meant to be.
What house are you in?
Gryffindor.
I'm
yeah,
a
that's
Hufflepuff
right.
over here.
Oh,
What are you, Brooke?
really? Oh, I'm definitely Gryffindor.
Oh, I can see
Yeah.
he's a Ravenclaw. Very smart.
Man, I don't know
Man,
about that.
that's going to be
Jeff, what
really...
about
No,
Oh.
he's Slytherin all the way.
Yeah, he loves.
Hey, John, come back and play again soon, okay?
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
All right, we'll be back to do Win Brooks Bucks same time tomorrow.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.